Support Wrestle Talk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the Wrestle Talk News. I am Luke Owen. Asuka made her WWE main roster debut in October at TLC, where she defeated the now fired Emma. While in NXT, she was undefeated, even holding the NXT Women's Championship for over 500 days. She's since remained undefeated on the main roster, but there is another streak she is currently competing against, the losing streak of Kurt Hawkins, which is currently around 140 matches without a single win. You would think this would make the two bitter enemies, both proud of their respective and impressive streaks. But Hawkins tweeted a photo from this week's Raw to show there was no animosity, just two friends discussing streaks and stuff. I've currently got a streak of my own. I'm 5 videos uninterrupted by Ollie Davis. Haha, take that, Oliver Davis. But seriously, get better soon. The studio is so quiet and cold without you here. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. And Asuka had better watch out, as there could be a new women's signee coming into WWE shortly. The rumours of Ronda Rousey signing with WWE have been going on for most of 2017, with Fightful reporting back in August that she was training with WWE Cruiserweight The Brian Kendrick. And Rousey posted a video on her new website recently that showed her training with former SmackDown Live Women's Champion Natalya. USA Today are now reporting that Ronda's signing with WWE is closer than we think, saying Rousey is currently finalizing her deal with the company. While there is no word on a possible debut for the former Bantamweight champion, the Wrestling Observer have noted that WWE are currently very high on the horsewomen versus horsewomen idea for WrestleMania 34, of UFC's Rousey, Jessamyn Duke, Marina Shafir, and Mae Young Classic finalist Shayna Baszler taking on WWE's Bayley, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. Should that match come about, it would mean WWE has another female faction on their hands, so maybe they could square off against Absolution down the line. The group debuted a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, when the returning Paige brought out NXT stars Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, and they have laid waste to the Raw women's roster ever since. When this group debuted, Ollie Davis joked in his Raw review, before the group was named, that WWE could go down the same route as they did for Team PCB, just taking the letters from the first names of the wrestlers to form an acronym. However, a group with Paige, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville would have the awkward name of Team PMS. Not only would this be gimmick infringement for the Pretty Mean Sisters, but it would be incredibly uncomfortable for all involved. While Ollie was joking, it's now being reported that Team PNS was nearly a reality. According to sources, Vince McMahon was sold on the idea of calling the group PMS, and felt WWE would escape criticism as it was the initials of the wrestlers in the group, rather than forcing it like they did with the Pretty Mean Sisters. According to one source, this was an idea for a few hours until Stephanie got wind of it just before Showtime and canned it. The reason the name was dropped was because people convinced McMahon that kids wouldn't understand the joke, and that their main demographic is 18 to 45 male. But the change happened so late in the day that Paige, Rose, and Deville didn't reveal their new team name until the following week. That's how close it was. Although SmackDown Live nearly matched Raw's viewership last week, the show was down 7% this week, drawing 2.4 million viewers. But more important are your ratings. I really enjoyed this show, but only 32% agreed with me, while 54% felt the show was smack bang in the middle. Check out my review of SmackDown Live, and is TNA in current backstage chaos? Click the videos to the left to find out more, press subscribe, and support Wrestle Talk on Patreon. Order issue 1 of the magazine and download the Wrestle Ramble podcast. I have been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.